But did you play
Whirlwind.
Barbarian?
He's playing Barbarian.
I'm playing it now. Yeah.
No. Did you play it before when they said it was good?
Look, you had a choice between
No,
what classes you want to pick.
I
You
didn't.
picked
So how do you know it's
Barbarian.
good?
Because everybody said it was good. Everybody said it was good.
everybody
So
Nobody
if
said it
everybody
was bad.
says, jump off a bridge, you do that too?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes, I would.
I'm jumping
I
off
would
that
totally do
bridge.
that. I trust them to tell me that I'll survive it. Oh, crud.
Or one for the GTF 1000.
I don't know what that means. Hi guys,
We're back.
we're back. Inverse
We're
Society.
salty. We're salty.
Volume. What is this? Volume 5 at this point.
6.
Volume
Yeah.
4, 6.
Volume 6.
It's one of those.
And,
All right.
and we're very salty.
Yeah, you're salty. I'm peppery.
I mean, I'm kind of salty, but at the same time, I'm not super salty yet. I'm like mild on the salt at the moment, but it could get worse, and I could see it getting worse.
Oh, so you're like just a couple of milligrams of sodium. Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm not to the point where I'm like near death. So you want to lead into why we're all kind of getting kind of salty here?
All right. So basically, recently, they call it season one, right? Season 1, Diablo 4 released. It's not doing too hot.
They fucked it up.
Hard.
Big time. They absolutely they nerfed everything. Everything got a hit. All of it.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me classes like the Druid are even worse now and Barbarians?
Everybody's worse though.
Listen, I actually just rolled a Barbarian, and I'm not enjoying it very much. At first I was.
That's funny. That's funny you say that, because remember when I was playing a Barbarian, I was like, this class is trash. And what did you say?
Get good.
Get good, bro. Get good.
Yeah.
You still need. Okay, no,
that
doesn't change.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
You know what I say?
Hold on.
You know what I say?
Wait.
You know what I say?
What do you say?
Get good.
Emotional damage.
No. See, hold on. Wait.
You were
Yes.
nerfed.
No.
You were nerfed. You were nerfed. You were
before
buffed.
the nerfs.
You had buffs. You were OP. You were whirlwinding for days.
Thorns was still a thing.
Yeah, they chopped our legs off. They took away our armor. They took away our resistance. They took away our freaking vulnerable percentage damage. They took.
They nerfed
vulnerability.
Yeah.
Who exactly said Barbarians were good though?
Everybody.
Everybody
said Barbarians.
Did you say that?
People were.
Everybody said Barbarians were the best. Yeah.
Did you play?
Other people did play it, and they actually
didn't play
say
Barbarian.
that Barbarian was pretty overpowered, especially if you went. What was it? The hammer one.
But did you play Barbarian?
He's playing Barbarian.
I'm playing it now. Yeah.
No. Did you play it before when they said it was good?
Look, you had a choice between what classes you want to pick.
I didn't.
So how do you know it's good?
Because everybody said it was good. Everybody said it was good.
So if everybody says jump off a bridge, you do that too?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I would.
I'm jumping off that
totally
bridge.
Do that. I trust them to tell me that I'll survive it.
Listen,
look, you played Barbarian at its peak, and you still sucked. All right, now we're playing Barbarian nerfed. I mean, they gave us they gave us balloon boxing gloves.
But you were the same guy who was saying Diablo 4 was the best thing ever during its release.
I didn't say it was the best. I said
yes, you did, and I called it out. I called it out, and I made a review on it.
Let's not put words in my mouth.
I made a review on it. See how it is? Saying the game was garbage and trash, and you were all like, "You can't say that about my Blizzard."
I never said that.
So you don't have nothing to say.
Don't talk about my Blizzard.
Don't talk about my Blizzard.
Yeah, that's right. Look, don't do it.
I enjoyed the game because I was having fun. But then when they freaking put the nerfs, I was like, why? Why did you do this? Why did you make me weaker all of a sudden? Although my Ranger's still holding well, like he's not terrible, but I do notice the nerf. And everything hits a lot harder, and I just don't understand why you needed to do that. They could have just given us tier 5, right? They could have just made tier 5, had these negatives be in tier 5, and nobody would have been angry. Instead, they decided to take everybody's toys away, and then tell us later that it's because we're going to give you all this other stuff later. It's like, why didn't you just wait till later then? Why'd you have to do it now? Why'd you have to nerf everybody?
They should have just raised the level cap.
They should have just made tier 5. Like they could have made tier 5 with all this, and nobody would have batted an eye at it. Everybody would have been praising them for it. Instead, they just made everything harder. I'm playing Druid right now, and I'm not even mad. It's not hard. I'm not having a hard time playing Druid. But the thing that I don't like is the malignant hearts. They're boring. They're so boring. The Druid malignant hearts are boring.
What happened? I actually got stuck on Barb. I was trying to get through the what was it? I think it's called the Temple of Rod or something like that. It's something. It's one of the forts, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the places you got to take over and stuff like that. I couldn't get through it on my own. Like basically the last boss, the one that is got that insect that like tears through him at the second phase and stuff like that. So basically you got this guy that has like he's got like all this fucking life, and then after you kill him, you have a second phase, and then it's like he gets another health. It's like Dark Souls, but even worse because it's like you're completely handicapped. Okay, there's no amount of skill that you can employ to actually get through it.
That's another thing too. Skills. There's no skill really in this game. There's so many things that can just kill you. Even more so now than before because they took away the aspect of disobedience, which is like which was the best defensive perk because it would stack armor up to 80%. They nerfed that, so now it's like if you were dying in one hit before, you're definitely dying in one hit now. And so it's like, what's the point of giving everybody a dodge button if there's skills that are just going to one-shot you anyway, and you won't be able to see them half the time?
First memory, how was dodge handled in Diablo 3?
I don't think you even had a dodge.
You didn't have a dodge.
No. You didn't have a dodge. They added it in there because they wanted to be more tactical. And instead, they made it so that you'd still die in one shot.
So dodge should have just had its own fucking like stamina meter or something.
Holy shit! Holy yes, I'm gonna curse on this one because I even said that in my Diablo 4 review that the biggest problem with Diablo 4 was the dodge, and you all were like, "No, actually, you know what? I still have. Hold up.
I said that was fair.
Hold up. I still have that review on my YouTube channel. I still have that review there. And everything you're saying is what I called out in that video, and everybody was like, "You're just doing it for the views. You're doing it for the views."
You do realize we only agree with you because of the post nerf, right?
No, you only
yes.
Because
we agree with you post nerf.
I have clarity, and I saw what was happening. I saw what was happening.
I was fine until post.
I saw what was happening.
Hold on. They weren't having the problems that they're having now at the time that you were playing and you were doing that review.
Yeah, that's
true. But the thing is, and here's
I agree with you though. Look, I agree with you though. The dodge sucked. The dodge sucks as it is. I do.
Here's what I talk about.
The thing. Okay, hold on. Let me add this to this. Dodge sucks for the classes that need it. My class didn't need the dodge. I had so much mobility it didn't even matter. So I didn't even.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, like so you're harping on dodge. I didn't have to touch it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't have to touch it.
Here's the thing. You're talking about one class out of 4 or 5. So you're saying just because your class didn't need it doesn't mean other classes do have to rely on this mechanic.
I couldn't make an opinion on it because I don't really use it. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
But you can still make an opinion on that just because
I can't.
One class is
I don't use
one class is viable with it.
Well, I definitely see why melee classes are definitely handicapped. I mean, yeah. Because the thing is that both me and Knave, we're both like ranged classes technically. Like technically, I'm a ranged class. I don't have dodge though, but I mean, I have the one dodge button, and everything else is like I have to pretty much tank hits. But for the most part, like playing Barb, I'm like, this shit's fucking difficult. And the thing
I'll say this:
I wish I could have played it beforehand just to be able to compare it because. But what people were telling me is that, like, if you did Whirlwind with Rend and all this other stuff,
you would just wreck
stuff. If you did Hammer of the Ancients or whatever the hell, like, people were talking about all these builds that were crazy OP on Barb, and it's just like
one-shotting bosses and Lilith. I mean, we didn't get to try that.
I'm not trying those builds right now. What I'm doing right now is I'm doing mostly shouts and bleed damage, but it's not viable.
And then that's the thing. That's why we don't like it, because now I waited for season 1 to make a new character because I was like, well, I'm gonna just focus on my rogue and just do that. And then season 1 came out, and I was like, well, okay, cool. I'll try Druid because that was the next thing I wanted to do. I wanted to make an Aztec Druid, and he looks awesome. But
he looks totally Aztec.
Yeah, it looks totally Aztec. It's great. But the thing is, it's like now they pop these nerfs right as I'm about to jump in. So everything's so much freaking harder because they haven't fixed. By the time I was playing, Season 1, like on launch, everything was just harder. Everything was harder, and I'm just like, why did you do this? Like now, I have a complaint because you made the game harder than it already was.
And you know what I have to say? You know what I have to say about this complaint?
Get good.
Okay.
Get good.
Oh
Get good.
my god!
It comes full circle. It all comes full circle.
And the thing-
God damn you!